Hello guys and gals, it's your boy Spud here, and welcome to Enjoy Life Music, where we talk about everything music related in Japan, Korea, and sometimes Asia in general. And I got a music review for you. Sort of. It's part reaction, part review. So last week, Utada HIkaru released a new song called Pink Blood. Yeah, I actually wanted to watch it on the day of it being released, but I did not have the time. I haven't listened to the song yet, so this is my first time listening to it. So this is going to be like a legit, true reaction to my thoughts on this song. Anyway, without further ado, let us dive on in. Alright, so here we go. Let's hear this. I really like the videography. So yeah, let me listen to this a few more times, and then when I snap my fingers, we will pop back over to my normal spot. So basically, like, see? I'm back. Now that I've had time to listen to the song multiple times, get a good grasp of the lyrics, listen to the instrumentals a bit more, make my comparisons, all that good jazz, I have come to the conclusion on how I feel for this song. It's no secret that my favorite singer of all time, at least Japanese artist, is Utada HIkaru. So one of my major complaints over the past few years with Utada HIkaru songs are that they're kind of, depressing. Fortunately, she has kind of pushed away from that, especially with her last release, One Last Kiss, which is a bit more upbeat, actually a lot more upbeat than her previous songs. So when I heard this song, it seemed like it was going back to emo Utada. In terms of instrumentals, it does sound very Utada HIkaru-esque, meaning if you were to remove all the vocals and just listen to the instrumental, then you could probably tell this is an Utada HIkaru song. And of course, that is not a bad thing. That is her signature. Utada has a way of making her songs have very smooth transitions. And what I mean by that is, you have your intro, your verse 1, then your pre-chorus, and then your chorus, and then maybe back to verse 2, then bridge, etc. In a lot of Utada HIkaru songs, especially recently, that isn't really the case. When she makes those transitions, it's very seamless. It's very hard to tell where the chorus or the bridge or verse 1 or verse 2 is. And I mean, in this case, with Pink Blood, I'm pretty sure there isn't really a pre-chorus. It kind of just goes into the chorus. Like I said before, it's very iconic sounding, meaning it's very Utada HIkaru-esque. However, the thing that makes this song so great, in my opinion, would be the lyrics. Well, the message is right in the song. Know your own self-worth. Don't let others talk you down. Be confident with yourself. You have the power to change your situation. So there is one part in this song that I think is very, very powerful in terms of lyrics. And that would specifically be, 私の価値がわからないような、人に大事にされても無駄、自分のためにならないような、努力はやめた方がいいわ. I think that is just so powerful. That's without a doubt my favorite line in this song. There are some other lines that I like in this song, but if I start rehearsing all of those, I might as well just be singing the entire song. Like I said, this song is very inspirational, very motivational. The last thing I would like to talk about is the music video. Now, normally when I do these music reviews, I don't talk about music videos unless it's really worth talking about it. And yeah, I think it's worth talking about in this case. I appreciate how the lyrics and the actual videography work together as one. Once again, going back to my favorite line in the song, at that part of the song when she's talking about knowing one's self-worth, worth, there's this really interesting effect on her where she is in the foreground, and then in the background there are like these shadow copies of her. Kind of like that video that went viral a few weeks ago with the news lady, and she had like multiple like versions of herself just in the background. In this case it's much cooler than that, but kind of like that. Now if you haven't been able to tell, I really do enjoy this song. However, I do have a few gripes, one being the background vocals. So while Utada is singing, sometimes I do feel like the vocals in the background are a little overpowering and just overwhelming, and it's like kind of tone it down a bit. I want to just hear Utada's voice singing. I want to see that shine. It's a little distracting at times. And then another thing I would have to say is just a small nitpick. Yes, it is an Utada HIkaru song, and yes, it does feel kind of familiar in terms of its musicality, and that's just something that kind of just grinds my gear just a little bit. Well, not my gear, my gears. Multiple. I got multiple gears. So yeah, my rating for this song would be a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's a fair rating for this song. But yeah, that was my rating. What do you guys think of the song? Do you love it? Do you hate it? And do you think it's one of her better songs that have come out over the past few years? And yes, I do know the song is being used in an anime, but we don't really talk about anime too much here. At least not recently. Maybe someday. Anyway, if you liked the video, be sure to obliterate the like button, and if you really loved it, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that bell to be notified for any videos I upload, because I do try to upload every week. And be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I periodically do post on there as well. And as always, enjoy life, enjoy music. Peace.